You know what I don't want is to be in my 40s where sleeping wrong results in me feeling like I got in a car wreck. Like, bitch, I just couldn't sleep, so I slept on the couch. But now it feels like I got in like a 3-car pileup and I was number one. Hey guys, it's Sarah. Welcome back to my channel. It has been a minute since we have spoken. Things have changed a little bit. I've been trying to figure out what it is that is not working in my current structure of things. And I took some time and I assessed how things work, how things have worked, all those kinds of things. And it has come to my attention that there's a few things that just aren't working. And some of that I have to take credit for being the fucker-upper of. So let me make this clear. It doesn't matter how big your YouTube channel is, you can fall into that, I want people to see it, I want more people to see it, I want more people to see it shit. And I fell into that. And so I started coming up with these projects, gimmicks, things I could do that would keep the flow and blah, 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 blah. And really all it turned into is a perpetual stream of creation with no completion. And while I adore some creation with no completion, let me tell you, completing something would be useful. It's been several years since I put out a book, and I have several complete stories that just need editing. So I need to stop with the gimmicks. This monthly study, blah, blah, blah. While I think it's a great idea, and I don't think that I'm gonna like throw the idea away, now is not the time for that. I have other stuff to take care of. Learning while I have stuff to finish isn't terribly functional. And trying to base your life plans on how a YouTube channel works is really just setting yourself up for failure. There is no world in which your YouTube channel should function the way your life functions, or vice versa. That is not advisable. I don't advise you to do that at all. So one of the things I have to do is I have to disconnect myself from worrying about YouTube. What's here is here for me and you guys, those of you who want to be here, and I love that you want to be here, and I need to be happy with the people who want to be here and not be discouraged by people who don't want to be here, or people leaving, or, oh, there's my cell phone going off. I don't want to focus on the people who aren't here when there are so many people here. And while I don't have a shit ton of subscribers, I don't have 1 million subscribers or anything, several hundred people have chosen to subscribe to my channel, and I need to keep that in my sights. And I think that's really important, that I remember that there are several hundred people who have chosen to come here and hang out with me when I post videos. And I appreciate each and every one of you, and I have to stop chasing a unlikely dream. And to be real, being a YouTuber isn't even my dream. It just is a thing I started, my brain got tied up in a little bit more than I planned on. I like numbers, I like graphs and all that stuff. And so that really, the whole YouTube analytics really appealed to that part of my mind, the same part of my mind that really enjoyed NaNoWriMo and filling in a graph and all that jazz. I just need to pull myself away from that and refocus myself, because while I was having a really good time when I was doing all the YouTube heavy stuff, I need to remember that creating for YouTube without completing anything in my writing life is not really, it's not the actual end goal. I'm actually failing myself by doing that. The more and more I projectify and turn my writing into projects and little things, and like, I need to record when I do this, or I need to do that to make sure that I have clips of this and that, that's really kind of disconnected me from all of the positivity that I connected to writing. I miss writing with other people. I stopped doing writing sprints because writing with other people just wasn't working for me. But I think the break that I've taken maybe it has fulfilled its goal here. Maybe I'll start streaming again on YouTube, do some writing sprints, something like that. Maybe I'll just do them when the mood strikes. Maybe I'll find a schedule. But for right now, I think something more like that is more useful. I have been doing more sprinting kind of stuff with my friends offline, and that has been more productive. Successfully completing things for me has never been the result of a trick or a gimmick or a project or any of that. It comes from me saying that I have a goal and then me taking that goal to heart and really meaning to focus on it. So I need to find a way to fill in the blank of the NaNoWriMo writing portion of my life, which doesn't come till November. I can figure out what to do between now and then. So what I really need to do is I need to work on editing. I need to edit one of the 5 or 6 books I have completed that are just sitting on my computer with the first 10 pages edited 17, 18, 20 times and me not getting past any of that. I need to edit the project that I'm working on for my husband that is for someone else. Like, that's a whole other thing. I really need to focus on editing. The problem is that I work in an attorney's office, and I tend to be the person who proofreads and edits all of the reports she writes for the courts. And some days I get home and I've edited 16 pages, or I've edited 35 pages. My editing brain is tired, so I need to figure out how to cope with that as well. One of the other things that I had to figure out was that streaming on Mondays was killing me. What was happening is that I would come home and I would force myself to stream on Monday, and then every day of the week after that I was exhausted because I hadn't really gotten like a day of just my day job to come home and like relax after. So now I've set it up that my streams are Thursdays and Fridays, although I didn't stream this Friday because honestly I kind of forgot. And then on the Wednesdays is when I have my tabletop gaming stream. So that's the first, third, and fifth Wednesday. So roughly every other Wednesday is actually off. So I stream Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or Thursday, Friday at this point. And I like that, but I also may at some point decide to put some writing streams in there as well. I love my gaming streams, which are over on Twitch. In case you didn't know, it's twitch.tv/wordsmithsarah. I would love to see you over there. Usually it's about 7 p.m. Central. I really love playing. I love talking to chat. I don't have the busiest chat in the whole world, but I have the friendliest chat in the whole world. I love my chat. Everybody in my chat's great, except for the occasional bot. But I don't know that they count because they're not people. So yeah, I think for the month of March, I am going to set myself a goal right now, and that goal is to figure out what my goals are for the rest of the year. I think I have allowed myself to focus so hard on projects that there were no real goals, and it was just, oh, do the project. Well, that's not really a goal. And so my goal now is to decide on goals, to work on figuring out exactly what I want, and then by April, which is the fiscal year for a lot of people, we'll go with that, I will start implementing said goals. Thank you guys again for every single one of you who comes and hangs out with me. I really appreciate it. I do enjoy my my vloggy stuff better than this sitting and talking stuff, because I just don't think I'm quite as fun to be around when I'm just sitting yapping directly into a camera. So maybe I'll throw you guys some vlog footage after this so that you can at least like see Sarah and hang out with Goofy Sarah, because right now I'm just a lady who just cleaned her whole house. Except for my desk, which is why I have a fake background, because my desk is messy. Thank you guys all again for coming and hanging out with me. Thank you for subscribing if you have. Thank you for liking the video if you have. And if you are interested, please do go over to my Twitch, twitch.tv/wordsmithsarah, and check me out there. I'm also on Blue Sky. I am on X, but I don't do things over there. I'm mad that I called it X now. It's Twitter, but I hate it anyway. It doesn't really matter. But I'm on Blue Sky, and I like Blue Sky. Yeah, that's the most of my social media, to be real, is like, yeah. And then I posted a couple TikToks, but those don't count because they're like gaming TikToks. No. Whatever. At any rate, that'll do it for me for today. Thank you for hanging out with me, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. So have a good week. I have been with T-Mobile for around 25 years. You would think that would mean that they'd know I'm going to pay them, and that maybe they don't need to remind me on the 12th that my bill is due on the 17th. Maybe. But no, not T-Mobile. Oh no. I will be reminded. I will also be reminded on the 20th that the new bill for next month has been cut. Thank you, T-Mobile, for telling me all of my bill news, even that which I don't want. So my boss has this Nespresso thing, and some of the flavors are wild. Like, for instance, I'm currently drinking watermelon coffee, which is not something I had asked for prior to having access to said Nespresso. However, this morning we were out of other coffee, and I was like, well, I'm gonna make an espresso, and watermelon's the one we have the most of. So I put Snickers creamer in it. And you guys, it's so good. Like, it's so good. I'm mad that I like it. Typically speaking, people wouldn't describe Rockford as the city. But I saw some people who are clearly here because they went to the city today for Valentine's Day. Y'all, we small. We too small to be the city. We are learning how to cuddle and lay on people, because sister does not do that. And he is digging it though. He is a happy camper, and he's not much of a purr, but this does it. This gives him the purrs. We changed positions. Apparently this is comfortable for one of us.
Are you kidding me?
Lore.
Oh wait, look at this. We get a new...
Do you feel guilty?
We reinforced our tank.
I don't want to, you guys. I don't want to. It's already been a long day. I knew this was coming. I knew it was going to be a long one. I don't want it to be a long one. I want it to be a regular one. I've been supposed to be... I'm way bigger than... Like, sorry, I'm a big bitch. I'm, like, wearing this bitch's clothes as a fucking, what do you call a bib. Anyway, I was supposed to be editing a book for Travis for the last 2 weeks. And, I didn't start it. Oops. So I guess that's what I'm doing when I get home from work. Hello? Hello? Look at this idiot laying on the plumber's stuff. Who do you think you are? So fucking handsome. Oh my, you came at me. Come at me, bro. What? I think I'm just gonna end here. Works for me. Qapla!